Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to talk about the top 5-ish books I want to read before the end of 2016. So the first book I have is The Goldfinch by Ishara. I've actually owned this book I think since like November last year. I bought it directly after I finished The Secret History, which is one of my all-time favorite books, and I really wanted to read more by Ishara, but this book is massive. Like, it's just so big and it's floppy and the font is tiny and I just keep making excuses not to read it, and I really need to read this. I mean, I loved the first book I read of hers. I know I'm gonna love this one, but I'm just really scared. So I think it follows in 2 parts. I think it follows Theo when he's 13 years old as an orphan, and then I think it also follows him as an adult who collects antiques or something like that, or works with antiques. I can't wait to read this though. I really love Ishara's writing and I just really need to get to this. The next book I have is a book you've probably already seen on my Bookstagram. I think hauled it on my Bookstagram when I got it, which was December of last year, and that is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. And this is a fantasy romance, I think. I think there's a romance aspect in here. I think it's like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, or like a Grimm's fairy tale retelling. I've heard amazing things about this, and again, I'm using the excuse that it's big and that the font is tiny. It's not that tiny, but it's just really big, and I'm not the biggest fantasy reader, so I always find fantasy really hard for me to read, so I think that's why I keep putting it off. It has deckled edges, and the hardback it's just plain white. Ooh, I like the spine. That's pretty. I need to read this already. The next book is A Little Life by Ishara, I think. I can't pronounce names at all. And this is kind of the same case with The Goldfinch. I've heard this is super depressing and really, really heavy. But I've also heard like amazing things about it still. This follows, I think, like 4 classmates who moved to New York, and I think they just deal with like a whole bunch of issues. I don't know, but I've heard great things, and it's massive, like literally massive. How am I gonna read this? And the hardback is pretty plain Jane. Okay, for the next few, I mentioned this in my book haul that I had never read a certain series, and so I decided that I'm gonna go into 2017 saying I have read the Harry Potter series. My goal, at least, I think, is to reread the first 3 and start the 4th one before the end of this year. If I can get to all of them, that would be great, but I'm not gonna force myself. I have this really pretty box set that I bought at Costco last October, I think. It was $60, which is a great deal, so they might have them again this year, but I'm not entirely sure. But this is definitely my favorite edition of them. I really like it. They're on paperback, by the way, not in the hardback. I'm not going to take them out individually because that's just too much work. Yeah, I need to reread the first 3, start the 4th one at least before the beginning of 2017. And I need to do it. I've been putting it off for so long. I need to read these. Like, I feel like I'm just missing out. I definitely need to reread these, finish these. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Also, a bonus in that would be The Cursed Child. I don't know if I'm gonna read it directly after I read those because it might cloud my love for the books, like if I don't like this. But I do want to reread this shortly after I read the Harry Potter series. So yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna read all the Harry Potter books. And that is the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. Please subscribe and follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!